All right, guys, I have started phase 2. I don't have time to do my entire goal of phase 2 today. So I started with the island. It's the easiest place to make improvements. And I started with this beech tree. Removed large swaths of canopy and big limbs. This was actually the main trunk, and where the fire had scorched it, it had actually bowed and leaned over. You know, it's rotting, so it's not really a good piece to leave on a tree. And it was just growing all kinds of sucker limbs in here. So I just went ahead and removed it. And this limb is now going to be the new trunk. I removed a ton of canopy out of here. And as soon as I did this, I could tell this whole back area right here just lit up. So much brighter with that tree being reduced like it is. I would say some 80% of the canopy is gone, maybe even 85%. So this backside hopefully will get a much better boost in sunlight production back here and help this part of the island. I'm going to let this lay for a few days. Deer will eat those. They're small, little nutritious snacks. So I'm in no rush to remove it right now, but it will be gone after a short little stint, I guess. I just want to let them eat what they can, and we'll cut it up to burn more stumps with. Over here, I did much more aggressive pole trimming to both oak trees. You can see the limbs laying right there. That will help a lot in the evening and remove some of that filtered light, hopefully to bring in some more steady sunlight. I also poled that maple tree as far up as I could get it and reduced a few extremely fast growing limbs. That right there is 1 year of growth right to where that little limb is. So that's nearly 3 feet. Back here, I kind of wanted to test my electric trimmer here, or my electric saw. Just wanted to give it a test on some of these hard dead trees just to see what it could do. So now we have a dead oak that is down, and believe me, it's much easier to cut with a regular saw than it was that thing. So we have the start of the removal of this tree. I intend to cut that up into firewood and burn out this stump, this stump, this stump, and what used to be a fairly large oak tree that used to grow here. There's still a little bit of core left. I can remove that, and then when it comes time to fix the plot up, I can actually till back here then. And that'll open up this whole area to tilling and expand my food output. Also took the time to pull extra limbs out of here that I could get that had some sort of significant impact on sunlight getting in here. So there should be more decent light coming in on the backside, especially with this guy being down. Even over here, did the same thing. Pulled the oak tree out, removing unnecessary limbs. My goal anyway with these limbs was to add faster girth to the trunks. Now these trees are really sturdy. When I first cleaned out the island, these were smaller and much skinnier trees, and they were whipping around in the wind quite a bit. Now they've strengthened up. So I went ahead and just decided to pole up as much as I could. Same here, maple tree got it. Every tree got some sort of cutback. except for the chestnut trees, of course. I've already trimmed all I'm going to trim off of them right now. So there's a lot more light that's going to be getting in here. Same here. I may cut that big long hanger right there off. Just maybe. I've kind of debating on it before. But start of phase 2 is doing well. So this big hole, when this tree right here decides to croak over, which probably won't be too much longer, I'm going to gain even more open space for this oak tree right here to battle for. My only hope is that this tree doesn't fall and hit this oak tree. That would be bad. So I'm kind of keeping an eye on it because it has changed its lean a little bit, and it may try to come down on this side of the tree. We'll see. I don't know. Hopefully a storm that shows up with a strong enough wind to break it will push it toward this tree. But I'm really happy with this. It looks great. Love what I'm seeing now. So more light. I think goal is achieved. And with the soil getting better now, this place here should produce a new record of tonnage this year. All right, guys. There you go. We have an update. And, oh, real quick, I'm still working. I'm really kind of upset with our local co-op. They told me they had roasted soybean and fooled around with me for 8 weeks before they finally told me, oh, we don't carry it. So I'm having to look around, and I may have found somebody that's probably going to be about 2.5 hours away or 2 hours away, and I may have to go get it and make it a one-time trip for the year. So I still don't have my roasted soybean. I am quite upset with that. So that's all I got, and plenty more work to do. The next part will be the woods, and I will show you those improvements as well. Have a good one, guys. Hit that like and subscribe button.